What's up guys, Josh aka Savage Hydra here, and welcome back to another episode of Dark Souls. Last time we made our way down to this bonfire from up in the rafters of Blighttown, and this is basically our last checkpoint before the Blighttown boss. But for now, I have the shadow armor on, because we're going to be exploring the swamp, and if we explore the swamp, we're going to get poisoned. So I'm wearing all this to reduce our poison damage. I think it actually reduces how quickly poison builds up. So there's less chance of us actually being poisoned and taking the damage. Ugh. As you see, these bugs, they kind of like continuously respawn up to a certain point. Deal with you. But I'm just going to be basically, I'm going to not go that way so much, even though there's a few items there we can see. We're just going to explore all over this way, because we can see one now, actually. That little lump over in the top left, that is a giant leech. And giant leeches are particularly good for farming green titanites, because they have a rare drop. It is rare, so I'm probably going to like farm a little bit after this episode to get enough for what I want to do with it. But they have a rare drop of like 5 green titanite shards, so that's really good for us. I'm a liar, and I'm actually gonna nip this way quickly. And run over here. You can pick up this large soul of proud might, always nice. And that, all that up there, that is our way out of here. But I'm going to continue on our merry way over here. As you see, these bugs in particular have stopped respawning. But there are other ones that will continue to respawn as well, so it's like multiple places where they come from. We can have a little poke around. We've got an item here. Pyromancy, poison mist, and a load of armors as well, and we're poisoned finally. So we'll have a look at that after we get back to the bonfire and deal with this entire area. We got a lot of purple moss, so I'm just gonna use that now and heal. Just because we have plenty of moss to spare. And here is our first leech. Pretty easy to deal with, but there are areas where there are quite a few of them at once. And I'm gonna hop over here. Another large soul of a proud knight. And I'm gonna keep exploring. Standing in the swamp for as little as possible, really. I'm going to wait for these bugs to come up to us and deal with them. Actually, I wonder if pyromancy is actually kind of good for dealing with them. Yep, pyromancy works, if I don't take damage first. Anyone gonna spawn? No? Okay, we're good. What else is that? Okay, so we can. Oh, here we go. That's where they came from. Ugh. Come on, over here. Around the corner. More bugs. Wait for them to come over to us instead of trying to fight them in the swamp. Ugh. Nah. Deal with them. And there's more, apparently. Although it looks like this might be the last one. So I'm happy with that. Okay. There we go. We're just swinging straight under him, apparently. There's plenty of leeches over here. Again, we're just keeping to the areas that aren't swampy unless we need to cross them. Swing. Any drops? Pillage. Large Titanite shard. So that's still useful. They also drop large Titanite shards, which will be good because we need those to upgrade our weapons in their current state. Which means we can probably, if I farm this enough, I can probably upgrade the Claymore a decent amount for us to fight the boss. I hope to do that next episode. But I'm going to go and just fight these guys. I'm going to get poisoned again, but it is what it is. Swing, swing, and one more, and we're done. Heal. And these guys didn't drop anything, which is unfortunate. Run over here. Wait for a poison to wear down. Another leech. So you see there's plenty of them around here, so it makes it good for farming them. They don't give many souls, so I won't end up getting like ridiculously overleveled anyway. Just take these guys out and hope for some more drops. I'm hoping that we actually get some drops out of them because I've got I have a fair amount of liquid humanity. Let's go grab this. Large Titanite shard, always nice. Ugh. Ugh. Done. No drop still? No drop still. Wait for him to come over to us. Oh. There we go. Still no drops. Find that over here. Swing. And swing. Still no drops from them. Slightly annoying. Take you out. Take you out. Take you out. Oh, we've got a pillage body and large Titanite shard. Okay. And we've got a drop here, which is the server. This is actually a fairly weak weapon, I believe. Let's compare it to toggle display. So yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. It requires a fair amount of strength to use. But it's basically I don't know whether it actually does dark damage. Let's have a look at it. Let's look at that. And we can't wield it right now. You see, we don't have the strength for it. We can probably do it two-handed. Yeah, we can do two-handed with it. But it's essentially a dark weapon. I'm not sure whether it actually does dark damage. If it did dark damage, that would be to do with... basically, what comes after divine weapons are occult weapons. And they're good versus anything that's technically got like a godlike status. So anything that's like a deity, it's meant to basically embody humanity, whereas divine is of the gods and is good against undead that aren't like not hollows, because I mean everything that's human, at least in this world, is undead. I'm gonna purple moss again and heal. But things that have been spawned by necromancy are essentially very good. Are dealt with very easily by divine weapons, and it means that also they can't be revived by necromancy, which is something to consider for an area we go to later. But we've just walked up this route, this giant tree route. Got an item here. Plank shield, not particularly great at all. I think it's got a good lightning resist, but that's pretty much it. Physical, it's terrible. Fire damage, of course, it's a wooden shield, it's terrible. But this isn't it that's here. Somewhere. Might be here. There we go. There's a secret wall. And we have a chest. Twin humanity is always good. We want a lot of humanity because there's something I want to do with humanity in the next episode. But this is extra cheeky because there's an illusory wall to guard a chest, and then behind the chest there's another illusory wall to guard an entirely new area of the game. But we're not going down there because going down there is essentially a death sentence at this point in the game. We are nowhere near strong enough to go down there and do anything, so I'm going to leave it. But as you see, we can see an item down there. So I'm going to run right the way down here. And up here. I've got a couple more leeches. Yeah. Wait for our poison to go down. Come on, come fight me. Jesus. Oh dear. Well, this is a guaranteed green Titanite shard, which is good. And we haven't got really any from the leeches, which is slightly annoying. But I can just come down here and farm when I want to get them. And I'm just now going to run straight back to the bonfire and rest. Recover our health and cure the poison without using up the purple moss. So we can just come back here and hide and leave. And now we're going to head over to the right a little bit and deal with this guy here. And nip through here. We just did a running attack, which looked pretty good, to be fair. Let's see. Spin attack. Wah. Yeah, you're not going to see me use that very often. I'm the kind of person that is kind of like, right, okay, regular attack, and regular attack, and maybe a strong attack here and there, like that. Look at that range. Huh. There's a lot of range. I love this weapon. Why have I never used it before? But let's have a little poke. We already came over here. There's a guy here. And let's see what we have over here. Anything behind here? Nope. Anything over this way? I'm hoping that we have someone that is nearby that's going to be incredibly useful. Oh, hello. Now there are items around here, and we do need to deal with these guys to get them. Oh, hello. I'm just going to run straight over. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm running. No, thank you. I unleashed two of them by mistake. I thought he was around the corner and not in that corner. Oh, dear no. Take me back to the bonfire. No, thank you. Right. I'm actually gonna reinforce weapon because we have the Titanite shards for that now. Let's take that up 2 more levels quickly. Nice. Should we do a lot more damage with that now? So we were doing about 90 per hit with this before, and now we're doing 115. So we've got added about 20 damage, which is okay. It's okay. We'll deal with you. La. Now doing 115 up from about 91, so it's fairly nice, it's fairly decent. I don't think there's an item back there. And up there is where we'll be going to leave Blighttown. And there are some nice things up there as well that we'll want to get. Swing, take you guys out. But for now, I'm gonna take a massive run over here. And hope... She's not here. She's not here. Why is she not here? No. She's not here. I don't know why. She was here in my other game that I played through, so I'm kind of unsure as to why she's not there, so we'll just highlight it. But there should be a vendor there, someone called Quaylana of Izalith. And she is essentially a very, very good pyromancy vendor. She'll sell us all kinds of pyromancies. Maybe we need to kill the boss of this area first. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to try and deal with these big guys now. La. La. Come on. Come on. La. La. As the thing that they're guarding behind there isn't anything that I want to use, but it's just for completionist's sake. Ugh. Is he gonna come over here? Yes, he is. That's good. We've got one of them. We've got one of them. Oh my. Okay, that was aggressive. Backstab. No. He's gonna do the rolly. Rolly, rolly, rolly. Swing. 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 There we go. One down. And dung pies, which we're not going to use. Right, let's heal. And we can deal with our second one. And there's a backstab. Yay. That's always good. Take a swing. Another two swings. He's gonna do the rolly thing. Ha! Got him. And we got liquid humanity from that again. So we're up to 5 humanity now, and we get a great club. Now the great club, as far as I'm aware, has a very high strength requirement. Yeah, 28, and we're at 20 strength, so yeah. It's got a very high requirement for that. But and I don't think it has quite the scaling that the regular club that we were using before has. But I think its base damage is incredibly high, but it's a great hammer, so it's kind of big, slow to hit. It's kind of a sluggish weapon. Not something that I would use personally, but again, it's up to people's personal choices and what they want to use. Anything behind here? Nope. But we managed to get over here fairly unscathed. And in this area, in here, is where we go for the boss fight. Which is nice. So I'm going to scooch on back to the bonfire, and there's one last thing we want to do while we're out here. I'm not sure whether I'll hop up here and let this poison take down, to be honest. But I'm gonna just go over there quickly because I think I'm pretty sure there's an item of some kind over that way. But there's one thing that I will do before we go over to the boss fight, and it will be showing you the first instance of an NPC invade. Oh, we got bugs. And we're going to actually... Oh, please stop. Okay, fly away then. You gonna come back? And swing. I don't know what's going on with those guys. I'm gonna run over here. Deal with you in one hit. We're poisoned again, but I'm gonna run all the way around here. I think there's an item behind here. Nope. Okay then. Which means that we are mostly done for this episode. I'm just gonna run all the way back to the bonfire now. And bring this guy with me apparently. But yeah, we're mostly done with Blighttown, apart from our journey out. Knowing that we can kill those guys in one hit with our strong attack is actually really, really nice. But yes, so, with our... Oh, hello! We got a person there. But with our liquid... Actually, we have so many Proud Knight souls, I'm actually going to level up. Let's go Vitality, let's go... We got require souls. Let's go another point Dexterity, because we kind of... We want to keep our Strength and Dexterity roughly equal, because that's probably going to give us the best benefit out of... everything in this quality weapon with C-scalings on everything, so yes. We are going to, for the first time in this playthrough, reverse our hollowing. So that's going to use one of our liquid humanity from up the top. And we're human, which has its benefits. In allowing us to really just kindle bonfires like this. Which I am going to do, just because this is a good bonfire to kindle. And kindling a bonfire basically increases the amount of Estus flasks that you get from the bonfire. So now we have 10, whereas before we had 7, and it wouldn't. This bonfire would max out at 5. So hello, there's a ghost there as well. But we are going to take a nice walk outside now. We're going to deal with you, and hopefully, as we walk across here, it should come up. There we go. Dark Spirit Man-eating Mildred has invaded. So we're going to sit over here and wait for her to come to us. There she is. So we're being... This is an NPC. This isn't a player. And she's fairly easy to take out, especially with how much we've upgraded. Done. And she won't come back, ever. She also... Oh, we got Estus from that as well. Oh, hello, we got a drop as well from that. Let us see what she dropped for us. Humanity acquired. Pick up an item, 3 humanity, and a butcher knife. Let's have a look at that, actually. But now that we've beaten her, it actually gives us her as an option to summon as an ally for jolly cooperation in this boss fight. I'm going to level up one more time. Let's put it in Dex again. And I think we'll take a quick look at all the things we picked up in the beginning of the next episode. And then we'll go to the boss. So, I will see you guys next time.